again. So in this video, we'll be looking at the evening star pattern. So this is just the opposite of the morning star, which we discussed earlier. Again, it consists of conditions for it to be met. And it has 4 conditions, and all 4 have to be met. So the first condition, it consists of 3 candlesticks. 1, 2, 3. 2 big and 1 small at the middle. Same thing. The first candlestick is bullish in this case, not bearish. Bullish, and is the longest, meaning bullish. This bullish in this case, and is the longest. The fourth condition, the second or the middle candlestick can be bearish, bullish, or a doji candlestick, and it is the smallest, which is this one. Okay, so let's look at the psychology behind the formation of this candlestick. What does it mean? Why does it form? Where can you expect it, and what to do? So if you see this candle in general, the candlestick in this, the evening star pattern in general, it indicates a bearish reversal. Therefore, it is most effective at the top of a trend because it indicates a bearish reversal or a bearish movement. It tells you that the bearish movement is coming. When it forms at the top of a trend, it suggests a bearish reversal. Why is that so? So if you look here, guys, on your left, the market, the overall momentum is bullish, meaning buyers are in control. And then let's look at this 3 candlestick inside the pattern. So just like always, the first one has to be bullish. So this is just a continuation of the upward movement, meaning buyers are in control. But instead of getting another push up, we got this, a bearish one, or a small candlestick. A small candlestick which suggests that buyers are losing momentum or are losing power. And then to confirm everything, we get this bearish candlestick, the third one, which suggests that now sellers are coming in the market. Therefore, you can expect the market to reverse and go downwards. So that's how you can interpret this candlestick psychologically, like the psychology behind it. It can be used as a sell signal at certain levels or certain areas, like if you have a resistance here and at the top of a trend, you can use it as a sell, and then ride the market all the way downwards. And also, on the contrary, can be used as an exit signal if you are in a buy. Say you are in a buy here, you are in a buy and you are riding the trade, and now the market is near a resistance level, and then you get this evening star pattern. The market is telling you, all right, bro, get out of the trade, I'm about to reverse. So if you are arrogant, if you do not understand what the market is trying to tell you, you will not get out. You'll hope that the market continue going up, but then that won't happen. The market will start to go against you now until you are break even, or worse, you lose profit all the way downwards. Okay, let's do an exercise here. I want you guys to identify an evening star pattern from this chart. Think of the conditions and remember where to look. You must know where to look. So the conditions, 1 consists of 3 candlesticks, 2 big and 1 small at the middle. The first candlestick is bullish and is the longest. The second or the middle candlestick can be bullish, bearish, or it can be a doji candlestick. All of these 4 conditions must be met. The evening star is most effective at the top of a trend. That's where you want to look, not at the bottom. The bottom you can look for the morning star, but in this case we're looking for the evening star, which is most effective where at the top of a trend. So try to identify, pause the video, identify before I show you the solutions. So here are the solution. From that chart, we identified the evening star, which happens to be here. Observe where the pattern occurred. It occurred at the top of a trend. As you can see, all 4 conditions are met here. As always, they have to be met. You can just confirm with yourself the conditions if you still remember. Got this one, and then we got this. And then let's see the observation. What happens after we get this candlestick? What does the market do? In this case, we got this candlestick at the top of the trend, and then after getting it, the market started to go downward. So this is what I mean when I say you want to use this pattern to look for selling opportunities. You want to look for it at the top of the trend rather than at the bottom, because at the bottom it's not effective as it is at the top. At the bottom, you want to be looking for bullish engulfing buy candlestick, or you want to be looking for the morning star. So the pattern forms at the top, and then after forming, we can see that the market starts to drop. And don't worry too much about this. I just want you guys to have an idea. We'll talk more about this when we do technical analysis, when we actually analyze. For now, just want you guys to be familiar with identify this different type of pattern and understand what they mean and where you can expect them, and know, and most importantly, know where to look for them. Because the market consists of a lot of things, but then if you know where to look for certain things, it becomes much more easier. Let's do exercise 2. Again, identify the evening star pattern from this chart. Know where to look. Think of the conditions. Know where to look, guys. Most important. You don't want to be spending days searching one candlestick after another. You must know where to look. And if it's there where you want it to be, then you save yourself a lot of time. Think of the 4 conditions and know where to look. Pause the video. See if you have identified before I show you the solution. So from that chart, this is where the evening star occurred, at the top of the trend. The zoomed figure is here. All 4 conditions are met. Hope you know all the 4 conditions. You have to know them by heart. These are the conditions, and then all 4 are met. The observation, again, when it forms at the top of a trend, we can anticipate a downward movement. What you do with this information is very important when we do technical analysis. You'll see